All right, guys, we're back. This is the third part of a four-part series of videos on how to work a service issue within the Rent Manager app. So previously we discussed adding before photos when you've started the work. And so now we've done the work. We've performed everything that we needed to. So in this particular instance, we installed a new furnace. So we're done with the new furnace. Everything looks great. It's functioning properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here, and there's a section down here that's parts and labor. And so what we're going to do is you have two options. You can either hit the plus sign here to add parts and labor, or you can hit this big blue one. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the big blue plus button, which gives us an option to add parts and labor. So we're going to click plus on parts and labor, and we're going to search our vendor. So let's say that today I am 5-Star Industry, but whatever you are, whatever the name of your company is who you're going to choose. Now we have a list of inventory items here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to first add any parts that we had. So let's say that I had to buy some furnace filters. So let me go back a step. So we're going to hit here, parts and labor. We're going to search for the name of our company. And now we're going to choose parts right here. And now in here, the description, what we're going to say is we're going to type whatever the parts were that we got. So let's say that I had to, I bought some furnace filters and a new, let's just say I got a new fuse for that filter, or for that furnace. One of them was blown right out of the box, and so I had to buy a new fuse. So I'm going to type that there. And from there, we're going to leave the quantity 0, and I'm going to say that we spent $15.76 on the furnace filter and the fuse for that furnace. And so we will type the same thing here, $15.76. And now we have a total down here of how much all of those parts were. And if this is something that you have purchased yourself, rather than pulling from the inventory, you're going to make sure to check this box, vendor bill, so that when you save this issue, it creates a bill and they get you paid for this, these parts and materials. And so we're going to create vendor bill, and then at the bottom, we will then hit save. All right, so now that our parts are in here, we have to add our labor. So we're going to do the same thing down here with the big blue button and hit plus and add parts labor. And again, I'm going to look for myself, and I'm going to choose labor this time. And the description, you can type something there if you'd like to, or you can leave it at labor. What we're going to do is we're going to have worked on this for 8.5 hours today, installing this new furnace. We'll then put our hourly wage and then re-input it again. And from there, what it will do is it'll give us a total price of what's due to us here. And again, we want to make sure to hit vendor bill and check that box. So we'll check vendor bill, and then at the bottom, now we're going to hit save. Now we've added our parts, we've added our labor, and we are now ready to input our after photos of the unit.